All right, welcome on in, guys. It is a Thirsty Thursday live. I am losing my voice just a little bit, so I'm going to try really hard to push through this Instagram live, and I have some water here, so hopefully not lose my voice in the process of it. But I hope you've had a wonderful week. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is a rebroadcast of Thursday nights live on Instagram at No Filter with Zack. And if you're listening to this on the podcast, same thing. It's a rebroadcast. This is our Thursday night live. It's a live recorded episode, so I will be doing some shout outs, chatting with people, doing some bad shout outs for people that send in badges because I love those badges. Look we already have Stolberg 1222 from Puerto Rico. What's going on? 1222 from Puerto Rico. Hey. Hi, Suze. Hi, baby gorgeous. Hi, Ansley. So yes, if you are annoyed by me giving people shout outs, just get ready because I'm going to be giving more people more shout outs throughout. But we do have a lot of tea to spill. There is some new rumors going around about Jen Shah and Meredith saying that they actually hooked up, which is wild. We're going to be talking about Girl Gang's GG773 and all of the new rumors that are circulating around her. Look at Suze 9067 has already dropped 3 badges. Thank you, Suze, for the 3 badges, bringing it in with the first badges. Yes. Hi, Rosie. Mwah, you're adorable too, my love. Thank you, Green-Eyed LaRue, for the 3 badges, my love. Okay, so Gigi, we're going to be talking about Jen Shah and Meredith. Oof, that is spicy. And then Alexia from Real Housewives of Miami. We all know her son, Peter. He's a cutie, but he is in some trouble again. And this time, it's not with a homeless man. All right, so why don't we take it from the top, make it drop. That's some wet and gushy. Did you ever watch Mob Wives? Yes, Cord. I loved Mob Wives. Mob Wives was the bomb.com. Okay, but first up, I promised myself I was going to cut back on my drinking, so I'm only having 1 rosé tonight, but I'm still getting Liddy City with you guys. Tonight I'm drinking I'm Ready to Flip a Table, available at nofilterwine.com. 14% alcohol by volume, but less than a gram of sugar. I have a new meeting this week about the wine, so maybe it'll be expanding soon. Wink, wink. These might not be available for much longer. Who knows? We shall see. But cheers, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday night or Friday morning or just weekend ahead. A little ASMR. Hello, everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel /podcast /Instagram live. Oh, my favorite wine. Thanks, Philly, and thanks, Shannon. It's my favorite wine, too. All right. Let's go. From the top, make it drop. That's some steakhouse pussy. So Jen Shah, so there's a new Reddit rumor circulating that Jen Shah ate out Meredith's kitty like Brandy did Denise, okay? She apparently did it while they were out to dinner at a steakhouse in Park City. This is a rumor going all around town. I mean, you're at a steakhouse. You go to eat steak. You don't go to eat kitty. Like, hello, steakhouse shenanigans. But apparently she did it while they were like at the restaurant. It supposedly happened when Meredith and Seth were on their break. Remember how when we came into Real Housewives of Salt Lake City in the first season, they were going through some marital issues. They were allowed to like sleep with other people. The rumor continues that Jen was going around saying that it tasted like week-old tuna, which, like, hello, sweetie, you're at a steakhouse. Kitty is not their specialty. I mean, you don't go to eat somebody's, wet and gushy. You go to have a nice filet mignon. You go to have some ribeye, maybe even some baby back ribs, not, some baby canal. But anyway, Park City locals are claiming that this is why Meredith and Jen have had such a tumultuous relationship, that apparently it's a lot deeper than the Brooks remarks and the tweets that we saw, being the center of their drama this season. Then there was the whole, this goes to the other rumors that Jen Shah and Coach Shah have an open marriage and that they're allowed to kind of dip out. Rumors have circulated for several months now. Apparently, they have like a don't ask, don't tell sort of rule. So they're allowed to go and dip out and do their thing. I've heard this rumor several times from several different sources now. I don't have any proof that they're allowed to do it, but this is where we get into do Coach Shah and Jen have an open marriage? Because there was the whole Uber driver issue where the Uber driver ended up going and doing an interview with Bitch Sesh, the podcast Bitch Sesh. And this was in regards to Heather Gay's claim this season that she was at a party with Jen Shah, and Jen Shah got really drunk, and then she sent her home in an Uber, and then a block away, Jen Shah canceled the Uber and seemingly ended the ride. Well, the Uber driver then went on Bitch Sesh and said that she asked him to cancel the ride because she was going to a different location. Obviously, she couldn't change the location from her phone because, one, she's not too tech savvy, and two, because Heather Gay was the one that called the Uber, so Heather Gay is the only one that's allowed to change the address because the order is on Heather Gay's phone. Now, the Uber driver says that Jen Shah offered him $100 to end the ride early and drive him somewhere else. That somewhere else apparently was a apartment building or an apartment. He said that she was claiming to be going to a party, but he was like, when I took her to the destination didn't look like a party destination. It looked like somebody's home. And so, or like somebody's apartment, something that didn't seem like there was a poppin' party going on. She even asked the Uber driver to call Coach Shah and pretend to be one of the producers and tell him that production was running a little late for the night on Salt Lake City, and to give her an excuse to stay out a little later. Girl Gang 773 Gigi revealed that Jen Shah has actually been cheating on Coach Shah, and she revealed this on TikTok, I believe, last summer. We'll get into her in a minute, but it's interesting to see Meredith and Seth having their arrangement, and now rumors that Coach Shah and Jen Shah have some sort of arrangement. Is it possible that they hooked up? I don't know. Like, it almost seems so outlandish that I don't want to believe it. But then Brandy hooking up with Denise also sounds so outlandish that I don't want to believe it. And I know some people were saying that this sounds like a Real Housewives of Dallas rumor where, homeboy was getting his dick sucked at the roundup. I don't know. I mean, how realistic is it that somebody's gonna, like, if she's eating the cookie, then like, I guess, if we change references from fish or from coochie and from kitty to cookie, then maybe it was after dinner and Jen Shah was like, I want dessert. And Meredith Marks is like, I got a bakery downstairs. Let's go. Doors are open. But I don't know. Apparently the man that because there was another rumor. God, there's so many Salt Lake City rumors, but there's another rumor that this man, hooked up with Jen Shah, hooked up with Meredith, and also, I believe, hooked up with Lisa Barlow. There was one other Salt Lake City housewife that hooked up with him as well. I believe it was Lisa Meredith, and Jen. Don't quote me on Lisa, though, because I remember it was a third housewife, but I don't remember exactly which one. I believe it was Lisa, though. But anyway, that this guy had hooked up with all three of them. He was also apparently at the dinner, which makes me think that their issues are maybe a lot deeper. Like, there seem to be too many rumors about Jen and Meredith that date pre-housewives that it makes me think that the issues that we're seeing between them on camera now are a lot more than, Brooks Marks' collection, and him outing Brooks, or, whatever the accusation, whatever the claim was. I don't know. I almost don't want to believe this rumor. I almost want to say that it's total bogus. The original Reddit feed, it's posted on the No Filter with Zack feed. So if you want to read the screenshots from that, it originally came from Bravo Ducking Bravo, I believe was the Instagram account. And then it was reshared by Face Reality on Instagram as well, both who were tagged in the post. But the original Reddit post, I tried to go find it on Reddit. I couldn't seem to find the thread, so it was either taken down or deleted by a moderator. I don't believe that it was fake and fabricated. I believe that the thread was really there. But this is why I'm always really skeptical about these rumors, is because we never are able to fully verify them. That's when people send me blind items, when people send me demois postings. Like, they're all unverified, so there's no real way to prove whether or not it's true. I almost don't want to believe that this is true. I believe that Jen Shah has an open marriage. That rumor, I believe. I don't know if I believe that she ate out Meredith at a steakhouse. Like, that just seems a little too wild, even in housewives land. But at this point, who knows? Maybe. Gives it new meaning to surf and turf. Yeah, that's right, Rosie. Sella 920, never know how to do badges. Yay, I figured it out. Oh, yay, thank you. I enjoy your podcast so much. Thank you for giving me the tea. More tea to be spilled, my love. Thank you for the 3 badges, dear. Was this at Mia's Steakhouse? Oh, Mia's Steakhouse, where she's doing the stripper and the steak and the thing and the vibe and the oof. That would be funny if it was. 3 drinks, no filter. Yes. Cheers, Alicia. Alicia is getting litty city tonight. Oh, you're giving hot, Mr. Am I giving hot? I feel like I'm giving Grandpa Cardigan vibes. Hi, Rebecca from Dallas. It's okay. Come on in, girl. Okay, Gigi. Okay, let's talk about Gigi. Gigi Shaw's or Gigi fake pregnant? Gigi fake pregnant, Gigi. So I want to preface this by saying I don't know Gigi all that well. I mean, this is how well I knew her. I didn't even know her real name was Erin. Her name, when I met her, she's like, my name is Gigi. And I was like, oh, okay. And really, it was only via, I believe, Instagram DM. I invited her on the podcast one week, I believe back in July. So I don't know this woman that well, other than she was invited on my podcast one time. She was very sweet, very grateful for the opportunity to invite her on my podcast. She was like, oh my God, I can't believe you thought of me. Da, da, da. Like, very, very sweet, very nice woman. However, she recently went offline, not too long after exposing Randall Emmett and all of the girls that he was texting and DMing and giving them money and asking them to call me daddy, baby. Ooh, call me daddy and I'll send you money. So she was the one that posted all of those receipts proving that he had been cheating on Lala. Again, cheating depends on how you define cheating. Was he sleeping with other women? That has not yet been confirmed, but he was DMing them. He was getting photos from them. He was paying them for photos. So who knows? But anyway, she exposed all of that stuff, and then she completely went offline, and people hadn't really heard from her since then. People said that she was taking some time away because she had just had a baby. She apparently was documenting her pregnancy journey on Instagram in the months coming, and she was supposed to give birth in December. Now the alleged baby daddy is coming forth and saying that she was never actually pregnant, or he doesn't believe that she was ever actually pregnant. He was giving some interview. He gave an interview to a blog, and then he did a whole Reddit feed. He claims that she claimed to be pregnant, but could never actually prove to him that he was the father, let alone that she was actually carrying a child. He says that they only drunkenly hooked up a few times, mostly at his place, one time at her place. He also said that, it was strange when they were at her place, that one, her place was a mess, and two, she was so obsessed with being on her phone and checking her likes and all of her Instagram stuff. Answers: Gigi is I don't know if she's a podcaster. She just started a podcast that I believe launched in November or December with the co-host. That also got pulled. She is a TikToker. I don't really know how to describe her. To be a content creator, I guess is a safe term to use. But she would spill tea, and so she was most notably known for calling out reality stars, but more commonly than that, known for calling out influencers. And so when influencers would do sponsored posts, or they would have affiliate links, or whatever the case would be, she would expose them and be like, oh, this person didn't disclose that this was an affiliate link. And so she gained a lot of popularity and notoriety by spilling tea on reality stars and by spilling tea on influencers. And so she first came onto my radar because she had started she started coming up a lot because she had revealed that Coach Shah and Jen Shah that Jen was cheating on Coach before the rumors were that they had an open sort of arrangement. So she revealed that on TikTok, and that kind of went viral. So she kind of she's known for exposing people and some of their dirty laundry. How she gets this tea, who her sources are, I don't know. I've never been able to verify any of that, but that's kind of her reputation, and her brand is, very expository. So apparently, like I said, she was pregnant. She was documenting her pregnancy. The alleged baby daddy, Joe, has now come out and he's saying that he says that they only hooked up a few times, and that then she told him that but then she got a little crazy, so he blocked him on the cell phone, and then she tried to reach out to him by saying that she was pregnant, and he was like, okay, well, prove to me that you're pregnant, prove to me that I'm the baby's father, and she was never able to do that. He also references a girlfriend, but it's unclear whether or not he and this girlfriend were dating at the time that he and Gigi were hooking up, or if they were exclusive or in a relationship and he was cheating, or whatever the case may be. But he claims that he had, it was only a few times that he hooked up with Gigi, aka Erin. Erin is her real name. Gigi is her pseudonym for social media, which piggies back off of Girl Gangs 773. She also has backup accounts. All of those backup accounts have been cleared out completely. All stories are gone. All feed posts are gone. Like, there was clearly a lot of effort and work done into deleting all of these posts. Her podcast that she just recently launched also has not released any new content. He references in the messages that he posted, he references that the ultrasounds that she had, because I guess she was using that as a way to prove that she was actually pregnant. And he says that the ultrasounds never actually had a name on them, or they never had any details that indicated who the ultrasounds actually belonged to. I guess he was alluding to the fact that she probably that they weren't hers, and she may have gotten them from somebody else and photoshopped, or at least I was led to believe that she seemingly photoshopped another patient's information out so that people believed that these were her ultrasounds. There is another rumor that she had a stillborn child and was taking some time to grieve, but now that all her social media accounts have been wiped clean, like literally everything is deleted, that's where I'm like, well, that's a little fishy, because like if I had gone through something very traumatic, and I'm not trying to judge her, but if I'd gone through something traumatic, the least of my worries or priorities would be to clean all of my social media. Like, she had several social media posts, several stories, several highlights, all of which have been completely deleted on her main account, on her backup account, on her secondary account. So to me, it's just very strange and odd. Hair by Sandra Yegg. Hi, Zach. Listen to you on Spotify. I wish I could purchase your drinks in Canada. Oh, thank you, Sandra. I wish you could too, but legalities with shipping alcohol are very, very tricky. But thank you, my dear. I appreciate the love. She talked about her pregnancy on her podcast a lot. See, I mean, that's where it's like, I want to believe that she was pregnant, but so this blog, Go Me, is exposing her now, and there's a whole Reddit feed from Joe, who is the alleged baby daddy. That's not his real name, but that's the name that he's using. That's his pseudonym. But he's even posted screenshots of their emails because, like I said, he had to block her on his cell phone because he said she was becoming very stalker-ish. But Gomi also adds that she apparently has a tendency of doing stuff like this, not faking a pregnancy, but of creating these social media personas, gaining a lot of followers, and then seemingly just going, like, ghosting everybody and just deleting all the content. And apparently she has a pattern of... apparently of doing stuff like this, of like creating these profiles and then deleting everything, and then she usually resurfaces a few months later. But it's interesting because her brand is really about exposing other people. But according to this Gomi and all of their posts on Gigi or Erin, it seems like she doesn't adhere to the same standards that she holds a lot of other influencers to. And so there are several posts where they kind of dissect and break this down. There was even an Instagram account that was created to point out the inconsistencies in a lot of her posts, especially as they relate to claims that she was making about other influencers, that she wasn't following the same guidelines and rubric for herself. But apparently she has a pattern of creating social media profiles, gaining a lot of attention, then clearing them out and going silent for months, only to then resurface under a new social identity. I don't know what's true. I don't know what's fake. I've even, and I know this is where the rabbit hole goes a little deep and a little dark, but I've even questioned Joe and whether or not Joe is actually Gigi, aka Erin. Joe being the baby daddy that's now exposing Gigi, because my thing is, it's like, if she's truly like attention hungry, like her and this blog, and now one of her friends has come out, if she's truly as attention seeky as they're all claiming that she is, I wouldn't put it past her to make all of this up only to resurface later and have some sort of like redemption story to like blast and tear down Joe, because it's like, we have no idea who Joe is. There's no pictures of him. There's no identity or connection to who Joe might be, that I'm like, well, is Joe Gigi? Like, is Gigi creating this fake Joe to stir up all of this shit so that people then look at Gigi with the side eye so that she can come forward later and be like, it was all a lie, he was a lie, he's a loser, he's a douchebag, and then regain sympathy from the audience again. I don't know what to believe. I mean, if it's true and she really did have a stillborn baby, that is heartbreaking. That, I mean, my heart goes out to her. I don't know what to believe, to be honest. I hope that that's not the truth. But again, I hope she's not faking the pregnancy and the stillborn. I don't know if the stillborn rumors came from her or if those were started from somebody else online, but it's wild, it's twisted, it's dark, it's creepy. The biggest red flag, though, to me is that she obviously put a lot of work and effort into deleting all of her social media posts, which, if this GoMe blog is correct and this is a pattern that she has, then that leads me to be highly skeptical of the pregnancy. It leads me to be highly skeptical of who this Joe person is and whether or not he's telling the truth or whether or not this could be her. I don't know. It's twisted. It's crazy. It's making my head spin. Like, I don't even know how to feel about that. Nat Wrecker. So maybe she was pregnant and didn't know if the guy was the father or not and was embarrassed to confirm anything. Possibly, but in the emails that he revealed, she was saying that, like, okay, well, come December, when we're able to do a paternity test, we will do a paternity test. And he was like, okay, let's do it. And he even says that his girlfriend at the time, or his girlfriend currently, that they had come to terms with the fact that he probably was going to be having a baby. And they were like, okay, well, if we have to do this and we have to split custody, like, the girlfriend was very on board with staying with him while he had to father this child. I don't know. Maybe she got in over her head. It's giving me Brooke's cancer scandal. Yeah, it does give me, Max. It does give me Brooke's cancer scandal. I think maybe it was fake. And then, like you said, it just kind of got out of hand, and we got closer and closer to the due date, and we had to find a way to explain why a baby wasn't here. It's really dark, though, to fake a stillborn pregnancy. Like, that to me is so twisted and so dark, and I don't even know. Hugh Text Girl says there are women who faked pregnancies. Well, I know they exist. I know women fake pregnancies all the time, obviously. Legend Jess has arrived. Yes, Legend Jess X NYC, Jess from Hot Takes and Deep Dives. Jess just did an interview with Jillian Michaels' ex, where she talks about Jillian Michaels and how they would get thrown out of restaurants and how Jillian Michaels would spit on people and how she was like, I can't live with you, you're crazy, but we can still be together. It's a great interview. You should go and listen to Hot Takes and Deep Dives. Great interview out right now if you want some tea on Jillian Michaels. What a whack if I could do. I agree, Zach. I don't know if you saw my comment. Which comment, Alicia? Sorry, guys. A lot of comments come in. I'm trying to break down the tea and trying to engage. I apologize if I don't see any of your comments. Please just continue to post them. I appreciate you engaging and leaving comments. But a lot of them do come in and I'm not able to respond to every single one of them. If you leave badges, your comments do get filtered up to the top. But I apologize if I miss your comments. You're giving me Mr. Rogers vibes. Mr. Rogers vibes. Mr. Rogers is not sexy, Alicia. They had hooked up in February, so she had a December due date. That doesn't add up. Which part doesn't add up? The due date part or his part? He says that he started dating this. Oh, well, okay. Well, if they hooked up in February and his girlfriend, they started dating, I believe in May is when they became official, his current girlfriend. So if he hooked up with Gigi in February, then that makes sense that he would then settle down in a relationship come May. But that seems a little soon for this girlfriend to be like, yeah, we're going to just have your baby. Like, that seems a little intense. But which part are you saying it doesn't add up? I think a February pregnancy adds up to December. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Yeah, November, December. December is 10 months. I don't think anybody's pregnant for 10 months. That baby's going to be baking for a good minute. Like, that's going to be a full-blown baked potato if he's in there for that long. December doesn't add up. If that's the case, sorry, I didn't do the math. I'm not good at math. That's why I'm a podcaster. That's 10 months. Yeah. The tea is hot tonight. Thank you. I don't see badges either. Or badges are there. People are giving badges. I've gotten badges. Let's see. Sue 9067 gave 3 badges. A green-eyed LaRue gave 3 badges. Hi, my love. Your brow. I love your brows. Your brows are always fucking fly. Shelly girl with the 3 badges. What's going on, Shelly girl? Let's get it. And throw them hips, girl. Boom, 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 boom. Sella 920 with the 3 badges. Thank you, Sella. Sela 920. Thank you, my love. Rosie Red 2018 dropped a badge. That's right. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. Let's see. 40 weeks. Let me try badge. I don't see badges either. I'm not sure why badges aren't coming up for some people. I know Instagram did an update on their app recently, and they're like, badges are automatic now, because before I would have to like turn them on before starting every Instagram live. They're supposed to be there. There's supposed to be a button either on the side of the screen or maybe at the bottom of the screen. People have sent in badges. It may not be in the same spot that they were in before, but I know people have sent in badges tonight. So if you are able to, I love and appreciate you. 40 weeks. Yeah, 40 weeks. 40 weeks is 10 months, guys. Yeah, that's a little too long to have a bun in the oven. The bun's going to be like extra crisp. I was pregnant with my babies for 42 weeks, pretty damn close to 10 months. Wow, that's a really long time. Def Shady. Lots of comments coming in. Sorry, guys. It is very frustrating I can imagine if you've had children that it would be frustrating to see someone. Sorry, I don't see any badges. Sorry, guys. Maybe you have to update your Instagram app. I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. Oh, 10 minutes. Oh, there we go. Hair by Sandra just bought 2 badges. Maybe it's not coming up for everybody. Maybe we just need to update our Instagram app. I know I had to update mine before coming into the live tonight. What? But yeah. The Gigi stuff is wild. I originally thought that she went silent because she exposed Randall, and I would have just assumed that there was like a cease and desist sent or something. Let's move on, please. Sorry, Anna. We'll move on. I'm sorry. Don't yell at me with all the exclamation points. Girl, we're moving on. Hair by Sandra says that badges are the second button by commands. I'm not sure where commands are on your screen. I know some people have them differently, but it's a square with a heart in the middle. So if you guys see a square with a heart in the middle somewhere on your screen, that's how you can send badges. By comments. By the comments. Oh, I guess it's next to the comment section. There's a square with a heart in it. Well, thank you, Sandra. I appreciate it. Oh, there we go. Gossip in a Glass found the badge button. Did it move? Okay, so what's the other? Okay, you guys are getting mad. Sorry. Okay, we will move on. Okay, so let's move on to Real Housewives of Miami then, since you guys are yelling at me about Gigi because you don't care about her stillborn baby, allegedly. But yeah, that was the other. Wait, one other person did leave a note saying that this Joe guy wasn't allowed to, that he wasn't able to have kids. That was something that his doctor had told him, and so maybe that's why he didn't put a rubber on it. I don't know if they had unprotected sex, but he claims that he is not able to have children, which is what also makes it a little fishy if he was the baby daddy. Anyway, moving on to Real Housewives of Miami. Alexia Echevarria, her son Peter was arrested for domestic violence it was Wednesday night, Thursday morning. I believe it was like in the middle of the night. So technically Thursday at like midnight, which in my head is still Wednesday night, but whatever. So according to Page 6, her son Peter has been arrested for allegedly slapping and kicking his girlfriend on late Wednesday night, early Thursday morning. They got home late. They got into an argument about staying at her mother's apartment for the night. She was going to go and stay with her mother. He wanted her to stay at their Miami apartment. he got upset, and then he apparently grabbed her by the neck, and she slapped his hand out like from her neck, and then he began kneeing her in like the crotch area. He was kneeing her until she fell on the ground, and then he allegedly kicked her, and when she tried to escape, he apparently dragged her back into the apartment, and that's when a neighbor had like noticed the altercation, and she reported that to the police, or I don't know if it's a he or a she, but the neighbor reported that to the police and ended up taking her into their apartment so that she could stay there and seek refuge from Peter. But he was arrested, booked, and charged with battery misdemeanor. Miami fans, if you followed since the first 3 seasons, he was also, he got into a fight with a homeless person back in 2012, and to which he ended up pleading guilty for, but he ended up hitting a homeless person. So from what, why does he have to be an asshole? Because he's actually a cutie patootie, and like if I saw him on Tinder, I would swipe right. But again, my picker isn't great either, so I'm not gonna say that I have the best picker. But he seems like a bit of a spoiled brat. If you're watching this current season of Real Housewives of Miami, you'll know that like he has a lot of beef with the mom's new boyfriend, the gringo is what she calls him, is what Alexia calls him. And like he just is very bratty, very entitled, but I mean, he kind of looks like a prick, to be honest with you, which is probably why I'm attracted to him. But he also boasted, I was looking at his Instagram, he like boasts about Cocaine Cowboys, which was a documentary that featured his father, Pedro Peggy Rosello, or Rosario, however you pronounce that. But he was like not bragging about it, but he was like posting like, ooh, the documentary is dropping. But it's like if my dad were like a big cocaine drug pin leader, I don't know if I would be, full on mob wives blasting it out there. Like I'd be like, yeah, that's my history. But I don't know if I would be like, yeah, watch this documentary about my dad who's a drug pin, ringleader or whatever he is. I don't know the correct term. Clearly, none of my parents ever sold drugs. They probably only did them, but they were never, savvy enough to create a drug ring business. So I don't know the correct terminology. I apologize. He has a bad attitude. I agree. He does have a bad attitude. All Cuban pretty boys are like that in Miami. Leo, are they? Like they like choke you? I mean, I don't mind being choked. Let's be honest. Like you can choke me a little bit, but as long as like we're in bed, don't like choke me and prevent me from like leaving the apartment. That's where I draw the line. Yeah, he seems the same as back in 2012. Yeah, I mean, seems like. Hi, Suki. Hi, Sue. Horrified. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. It's Zack packing up in here. Oh, Zack is always packing box boy rich. Not weapons, though. I meant like other things. Does Zack love us as much as we love him? Of course I love you, Alicia. I love you so much. So much. I love you. They are machista. Machista, or isn't it machismo? Is that the term? Does it mean the same thing? I'm lit. Ooh, Suki is lit. Cheers, Suki. Suki Denton 2019. And they go count on their mommies when they're in hot water and mommy bails them out. That makes sense because it looks like Alexia bailed him out. I don't know. But I mean, his temper might be why we end up seeing him bump heads with, the mom's new boyfriend on this season of Real Housewives of Miami. Like Alexia's really going through it. Like between the dead, finding out that her ex-husband had a gay lover, and then finding out that he died while having sex with the gay lover, and then now here we are with the son. Like she's been going through it. And then she had the other son that was in a car accident. She's been going through it, and she like does it so effortlessly. Like when they were at the table, and when Adriana was like, I heard at the funeral that he died while having sex with this gay lover man. And then Alexia's like, wow, well, if that's true, that's how I want to die too. And I was like, you know what, Alexia? You're handling this very well, because when someone like Adriana throws something out there like that, it can very easily rattle you. Today's episode was hard to watch with Alexia, Todd, and Peter. Felt bad for Frankie. I guess Todd was right about Peter. I mean, I guess so. But I haven't seen this week's episode yet because it just came out. Today's Thursday and it just came out. So I haven't seen it yet, but I'll watch it after we finish taping. Yay, Suki Dinton 2019 is drinking some Who Gon Check Me Boo No Filter Rosé. Hey, get it at nofilterwine.com. You're drinking Who Gon Check Me Boo. I'm drinking I'm Ready to Flip a Table. And the storyline is weak. Everyone knew her husband was blowing cock in the stalls for a long time. Really, Leo? I mean, we haven't talked about Real Housewives of OC yet. You're right. We haven't talked about Real Housewives of OC yet. I don't have much to say about OC because I didn't finish watching it. I fell asleep early last night when it came out. But what are your thoughts? I know there was some beef between Noella. I started the episode and I know I saw the Heather when she was like, she was wearing like her Lauren Conrad little bow in her hair. And she was like, if you ever come after me or my family again, you're going to lose a lot more than just my friendship. That is not a threat. It's a promise. And then Jenna was like, oh, as the filter was dissolving on her face. I saw that. And then I saw that there was some beef between Noella and Dr. Jen. And that's really interesting because Noella seems to be upset with Dr. Jen because of a photo, a badly lit photo that Dr. Jen posted that she tagged Noella in. And she's like, you're thirsty. And I'm just like, you're calling Dr. Jen thirsty? Like, I think of any of them, Noella is the thirstiest. I mean, she's literally airing all of her dirty laundry and her ex-husband's dirty laundry all out on Instagram. Like, it is petty spaghetti, so messy. Like, I can't even handle Noella. Like, I liked her and I wanted to like her in the beginning, and parts of me still want to like her, but she just feels like the thirstiest. So I think I'm definitely leaning on the team Dr. Jen side. Noella's a little cray-cray. In OC, it's, what is it? It's easy to it's easy to fit in, but it's so much more fun to stand out. I like Jen too, though, all more than Heather. Yeah, I really like Dr. Jen. I really like Dr. Jen. Noella is the thirstiest, yes. Noella at the restaurant with Nicole was so embarrassing. That was rough, and that's where I was Team Noella, when she was there with Nicole, and Nicole's like, she's like, I don't know where my husband is. And then Nicole's like, it's okay. He'll show up. It'll all work out. Don't make a scene. You're embarrassing me, Mom. Stop. You're embarrassing me. I was like, God, fucking Nicole. What did, like, get the stick out of your ass, chick. Yay. Sandra dropped 2 badges. Get it, Sandra. Yo hair looks fly. Yo hair looks fly with the blonde. Yes. Gossip in a Glass, thank you for the 3 badges. You are the bomb. You know I love you, Gossip in a Glass. I love you. We need to have a glass of rosé together someday. My Berry Hill, what's going on, my love, with the flowy, flowy curls? 3 badges. Thank you, my dear. I appreciate you. Chrissy37G, thank you, my love, with the 3 badges. D. Marie Ransom, what's going on? Oh, are you about to kidnap me, tie me up, gobble me, swallow me, drip down the side of me? Asking for that ransom money? Thank you for the 2 badges, Marie. Ooh, a blonde specialist. I love it. Loves it. Hi, baby gorgeous. Nicole definitely doesn't seem like the type of friend you go to when you need support. Yeah, she just seems like the type of friend that will be your +1 at a fancy party where you get swag bags. That's Nicole. She's that bitch. She'll show up for the party that you invite her to, but if you ever need her, she ain't gonna be there for you. You're in jail and you call her and you need her to bail you out, she's calling her lawyer and trying to find the best way to distance herself from you. She's that bitch. Hi, Quinn. Confidence by Quinn is in the house. I'm enjoying. I know a lot of people are like, Real Houses of OC is boring. Oh, it's boring. I mean, yeah, it's a little boring, but like the bar for that one is set low. Like, it's not that exciting, and it's never gonna be that exciting. It's not a New York. It's not a Jersey. You know, like if we had this tempo on Jersey, then I would be like, okay, that's boring. Like that, like Jersey's really falling down. But for OC, this is a bit of an upgrade. It's par for the course, actually. And it's a good season, in my opinion. She's the only one who does drugs in the bathroom. Ooh. And that's how Terry and Heather didn't know about Nicola suing him. And she's the one you do drugs in the bathroom. Yes, that's right. And then exactly. She's the one that you're in the bathroom. You're doing crystal meth in the bathroom all night long, bitch. And then she blasts you and been like, homegirl was doing crystal meth in the bathroom all night long, bitch. That's Nicole. She's that bitch. And then she'll be like, I didn't do it. I didn't do any drugs in the bathroom all night long, bitch. Suki Denton 2019 with the 3 badges. Yes, 3 badges. Is that the number of badges equivalent to the number of no filter rosés you've had tonight? What are you guys drinking tonight? Also, while we're on the topic of OC, did you see that Peter Madrigal from Vanderpump Rules, who still thinks that he's like a star in Vanderpump Rules, even though we haven't even gotten a scene with him this season, right? He tweeted at Vicki and was like, you have a bad picker because, red wine, yummy. She's the one that brought the drugs. Yeah, she brought the drugs so that you could do them in the party so that she could then tell on you. Ooh, dry January. Vicki, I guess, tweeted in response to Steve Lodge announcing that he's engaged, and she was like heartbroken. And even Tamara came out this week and was like, oh my God, Vicki's heartbroken, but she's staying strong. She's going to be strong like Bethany. But Peter Madrigal from Vanderpump Rules tweeted her, and he's like, you have a really bad picker, and I'm single, and you should come in to Sir, and, come hang out with me at Sir. Ugh. I'm like, Peter, gross. Like, Peter's the guy you hook up with on Halloween when he's dressed up as a pirate. And you're like, okay, cool. I got this vibe. I feel bad for cocking. What are you cocking at? What are you cocking at, Ansley? Yeah, Peter's a little cringe. And I'm like, does that mean Peter like has a crush on LVP? Is he like does he want a taste of Lisa's Vanderpump? Because if that's the case, that may be why he's so loyal to her. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Speaking of dry January, Ansley, I'm doing 21 days of no sugar. I'm going to kick it off next week. If you guys are interested, DM me. But so I partnered with my pals at Pure Cane. You guys know I've talked about Pure Cane. It's like a 0-calorie, no sugar sweetener. And I always do, at least once or twice a year, I usually do a sugar detox where I just don't eat sugar for 21 days. No added sugar. I cut back on fruit. I do low carb. That whole shebang, bang, bang, booty chang. One thing you can have, though, is some no-filter rosé because there's no sugar in it. But, like, I limit myself to, like, 1 or 2 nights, like, only on the weekends. But, like, definitely through the week, I'm still super clean without the sugar. But there's no sugar in the wine, so you're good. So when we go live on Thursday nights, we can still have 1 no-filter rosé. But anyway, we're doing 21 days of no sugar. We're starting it next week. If anybody wants to join, I'm doing it with my pals at Pure Cane. So again, if anyone wants, it helps. It always kind of helps my body like snap back into shape, especially after the holidays when I'm a little bloated, I'm a little puffy, and I'm just like not feeling my cute self. It helps me feel my cute self again and just kind of helps, get me back on track. And they say it takes 21 days to form new habits. So there you go. We're doing it for 21 days, and then you won't even have sugar cravings. But if you do have sugar cravings, you can get Pure Cane because Pure Cane is delicious. That's not an ad. I'm actually not sponsored to say that until next week, so I'm just saying it because I want you guys to join me so that I don't do this alone. God, my Botox needs to be touched up soon. I'm like starting to see lines in my face again. That's not good. What it was is when I got hungover after New Year's Eve last weekend and I was puking my guts out like the fucking exorcist, I think that's what really killed my Botox. You need to share with me what you're going to be eating. It's easy. Lots of healthy proteins. So like fish, chicken, some meat is fine. Lots of good healthy proteins, lots of healthy fats. So avocado, nuts, olive oil, all the good healthy fats, lots of leafy greens. It's really just no added sugar, very little fruit, and very little starchy vegetables. So we want to go no simple carbs, so no breads, no crackers, no, any of that junk, no chips. We want to do no sugar, lower carb, eat lots of healthy proteins, lots of healthy fats, and lots of leafy greens. So salads, cucumbers, kale, if kale's a thing. I know kale's like a bitch, but whatever. Oh, thanks, guys. Like, I can have my Coke Zero. I mean, technically, you can have your Coke Zero. I think it would be best if you also cut Coke Zero for 21 days, or at least try to cut it for like 1 week. Like, maybe ease yourself throughout the 21 days. Technically, Coke Zero there's no sugar in it, but there's also a ton of other bad shit in Coke Zero, Ansley. Sue, is it a fast like juices or water, or nothing but water? No, it's not a fast. Oh, who's doing a fast? I'm not doing a fast. Is Sue doing a fast? Oh, I do a fast 2 Fridays a month. Oh, I love doing fasts. I usually do bone broth fasts though. So usually it's a day, usually it's like a 24-hour fast, or sometimes it's a 2-day fast. But yeah, I do. And where I only drink bone broth for those days. That I love and enjoy. That's a good time because that like really gives your body a chance to reset. I started no sugar on the 30th. So far, so good. Yes, get it, Gigi Angelique. I'm excited about doing it with you. Yay, Jessie. I'm excited about you doing it with me too. Jessie was already DMing me and she's like, yes, I want to do it. Send me the details. And I sent her the details and she was like, my doctor said I'm going to do it with you. And I was like, yes. Ooh, chlorophyll green drinks. Yes, they have chlorophyll drops that you can put in your water. That's also great when doing the sugar detox because it helps your body detox. I feel like I've been eating a lot more though because I'm not drinking, honestly, but I feel so much healthier. Well, that's I mean, as long as you feel good, that's what's important, right? I get really hungover when I drink. Oh no, don't do that. It's because you have to make sure you're drinking good stuff. I did a whole hack your hangover guide, guys. I can help you not get hungover. Is it just 1 month sugar detox? It's just 21 days. I mean, you can do it. I mean, the thing is, after 21 days, you don't really want sugar anymore. Did I miss the Meredith Jen Shah tea? Yes, but to recap it, for those of you that are a little new, and this is on the No Filter with Zack feed, there's a post in there with all the Reddit screenshots, but basically saying that there's a rumor going around that Jen Shah and Meredith Marks hooked up. Jen Shah ate Meredith's cookie at a steakhouse with the guy that they allegedly both ended up hooking up with. Separately, not together, I don't believe. This happened back when Meredith and Seth were on a break. Unconfirmed, but this was popping off on Reddit. Apparently, it's a rumor that's circulating throughout Park City, so a lot of the Park City natives know that. Jen Shah was going around talking about how Meredith tasted like week-old sushi. I would imagine that she was joking about that. Like, maybe they joke. Like, maybe she ate her out. Like, maybe they were, like, you know, doing ha-ha-ha funny vibes, and she was like, I'm going to go under the table and pretend to eat you out. And maybe she, like, went under the table and pretended to eat out Meredith, and then joked, oh my God, it tasted like week-old tuna. And then that was how the rumor kind of spread. But I don't think I believe that Jen Shah was actually under the table eating Meredith's coochie at a steakhouse. Like, come on. You're there for the prime rib. Can you be my nutritionist? I can barely be my own nutritionist, my love. I need the lip gloss that you were using again, and I'm going to send you. I don't have it here. It's not lip gloss. It's called Lip Glossy, but it's like it's a lip balm. And it's by Kopari. Love Kopari. But they have like different colored ones. I don't use any of the colored ones. I just use the classic one because my lips are always so dry. So I like that one because it's a lot thicker. It's like, to me, it like has like it's kind of like a Vaseline sort of consistency, but not like that thick and solid. But I like it because it stays on and it really hydrates my lips. It has coconut oil, so it's really yummy. But yeah, it was by Kopari. That's correct. That's exactly how you spell it, Kopari. It's Kopari Lip Glossy is what it's called. Kopari Lip Glossy. All right, anything else, guys, before we wrap? Wow, we're already at 15 minutes. This is one of our longest lives that we've had in a minute. My lips are super dry, and so I drink so much water. Yeah, drink lots and lots of water. they sell Kapari at Sephora. Yes, they do. They sell it at Sephora and they sell it online. I don't know if they sell it at Ulta or like Target or anything. It's popping up all over. I don't know how much it is. I'm sorry, I don't know off the top of my head how much the lip glossy costs. I wouldn't imagine it's that expensive though. Definitely, I would say under $10. Thoughts on the don't ask, don't tell between the Shahs? I believe it. I feel like I've heard it too many times from too many different people that at this point, I believe it. It's $15, really? I mean, it fucking works. I didn't realize it was $15 though. I have not tried that lip mask, Stacey, so I can't compare it. I believe that they have an open arrangement. I believe that they have an open arrangement more than I believe that Jen Shah actually ate Meredith's coochie. That's what I will say. Any gossip on Jersey? I mean, not that I haven't already revealed. Let's see. Let's recap. Margaret brings up rumors about Louis on camera. There are lots of rumors that he, is very, I don't want to say sex obsessed, but he's like very horny all the time, very into sex, used to host like tantra groups. There were also some rumors that he may have been like abusive to exes in the past. Rumors that he's only using Teresa to gain fame and notoriety. So lots of rumors. Is Gia engaged? No, Gia is not engaged. I saw that out there too. That looked like, so that came out from Celeb Buzz. And Celeb Buzz does a lot of these paid promotions with reality stars. Brandi Glanville does a ton of Celeb Buzz stuff where it's like they're interviews, but they look like paid interviews because then they're also shared on the reality stars' Instagram stories with the swipe up link. So I don't believe that those are actually legit stories. So I think with Gia, the headline was, is Gia is engaged to her boyfriend or something about that. And then you open the article and it's like Gia's official statement to Celeb Buzz saying that she's not engaged, which to me sounds like a whole fake made up story. That was probably a sponsored post so that they could get Gia to promote them on her Instagram story. But no, Gia's not engaged and she debunked that. So don't even bother opening up the Celeb Buzz link because she didn't. All right, guys, shall we? I think we should wrap for the night. Thank you. Should we do after party? Well, let's see. We're at 11 badges. If we get to 15 badges, yes, we can do after party. But let's see if we can get to the 15 badges. We're at 11 badges currently. So can 4 more people drop some badges? I'm excited for Summer House too, Ansley. Yes, let's get it. Get it. Ansley, should we talk about that dry mouth? I want to try again. What? When are you talking about dry mouth? Say what? If Gia was engaged, who do you think would get married first? Teresa. She wouldn't let Gia get married first. Is Teresa getting married on Bravo? I would imagine Teresa's going to get married on Bravo. I would imagine she's not going to pass up that paycheck. Yay, Strother 6996 dropped a badge. We're at 12 badges. We only need 3 more for an after party. 1, 2, 3 more badges for an after party. After party. If not, if you guys don't want to do an after party tonight, I'm totally cool with that. I'm going to throw some Daya pizza in the oven, gluten-free vegan. Going to have that for dinner tonight. That'll be fun. Fun. Hi, Robin. Hi, Vegas. Hi, Mary. Hi, not Steve, not Pete. What does that mean? Not Steve, not Pete. All right, guys, if you want an after party, let's drop some badges. Drop them badges, girl. We're only 3 badges away from an after party, so if you guys want it, let's get it. All right, well, I'm going to wrap up the YouTube feed, and I'm going to wrap up the podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in to tonight's Instagram live rebroadcast. I was there chatting with you in the live chat, so even though you weren't able to catch this live, I was there with you. and we were chatting it up, and we were having thebomb.com time in the morning with our coffee. But love you guys. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and leave a comment below. Let me know, do you believe the Jen Shah and Meredith rumors? Do you believe that Jen Shah and Coach Shah have an open relationship? What do you think about Gigi Girl Gang 773? Did you really think that she's pregnant? I feel like that's a little too dark. I don't know if we need comments on that. I feel like we can just let that live out in the ethers. But I don't want her coming for me. Don't come for me, girl. I'm just going by the rumors. I'm tired of rumors starting. I'm sick of being followed. I'm tired of people lying, saying what they want about me. Why can't they back up off me? Why can't they let me live? Takes just for just what it is. Yeah, but let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think of Alexia and her son Peter, who's a cutie patootie. Let me know what you think of Peter Madrigal and Vicki. And oh my God, should he be, taking a bite out of her orange? Should she be squeezing some orange juices into Peter's cocktail glass? I don't know how to make that work. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. You can follow me at Just Plain Zack. That's my personal account. That's where we do after party. So if you guys want to join after parties, then make sure you join us every Tuesday nights and Thursday nights. I go live on my personal account at Just Plain Zack, and then we always go live on the main show account, which is at No Filter with Zack, every Tuesday and Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. We are currently doing Bravo Book Club. We just wrapped up Lala Ken's book, Give Them Lala, and now we'll be starting Caviar Dreams on a Tuna Fish Budget. So if you guys want to join in, grab a copy of Caviar Dreams on a Tuna Fish Budget, How to Survive in Business and Life by Margaret Josephs. We'll be breaking down the first 4 chapters of Margaret's book this upcoming Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 Eastern at No Filter with Zack on the Instagram. Later, they ended up getting uploaded onto the YouTube. If you're listening to this on the podcast, whether it's on Spotify or on iTunes, or not iTunes, it's Apple Podcasts. Sorry, I always fuck that up. But if you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts or you're listening to this on Spotify, I would really appreciate a 5-star review. That would mean so much to me. Or if you're listening to this on Amazon, apparently that's a new thing where I'm now available on Amazon and Audible, and I have only one review one rating on Audible/Amazon, and it's a 1-star review. And I'm like, what bitch left me a 1-star review on Amazon? First of all, who's listening on Amazon? If you are listening on Amazon, please drop me that. We need one more badge for after party. Just one badge away from getting an after party. But yes, if you're listening on Amazon, please give me a 5-star review. I love that validation. I love you. I appreciate you. I love showing up and doing this every day with you, or a couple times a week with you guys. Love you. Appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a loyal part of the Zack Pack. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I will talk to you this upcoming Monday. I have Zack Peter coming back on the podcast. I also am going to be doing another Girardi legal breakdown. I'm thinking of inviting Emily D. Baker back on the podcast soon to do another Bravo breakdown. Let me know what hot legal topics you would like me to discuss with Emily, and we'll break them down, yo. All right? Thank you guys. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Bye.